said there is a pending issue where what court to see efa kwabena Adu-Boahene susu se sika bi every the account and the official account of the National Signals Bureau akwakodi private account mu susu se wono ena epien sika no ene ade a ensem ne court one ne yiri nyina ensem aye back and forth ene ade currently me ne wo say the Deputy Attorney General Sramsia Ababe Kasa Echemu say the truth of the matter is that Adu-Boahene or that screen sisui jail ne de wobeko enti Ghana for nya atwenye ema Adu-Boahene because enche ne sentence beba na enyina so a wogina so ne say ohu ne say Adu-Boahene ankasa wonamon he's a confused man because ene okase echina okase nensam bia wokeka wo court no ensisi so then na Blakk Rasta aba bontia ono nso aba be reacted to insem na wotwem said de akwani de that de bia the defense of Adu-Boahene ebe collapse because ono ankasa ema ejuma no aye din e de ama ne defense cancel because omo nko mefa so akọ defend and na obeka say oche obeka say enti consistently no na no masema eba no ase ensisi so e be a different na expose ono ankasa Adu-Boahene enche ye be sentence no ede no akọ prison say ena Blakk Rasta ede nsem no tuja.
Watch this. Jail bound Kwabena Adu-Boahene is confused. Sremsai blows cover. Woo! Now, he's on the case of Adu-Boahene. Right now, jingoisms and gymnastics are ongoing as to whether we should sit during the legal vacation or not. Kojo Nkrumah has run all the way to the Supreme Court for the Supreme Court to tell us and maybe even interpret better to our understanding the essence of Order 79. Are we allowed to sit during legal vacations? What for? What are the circumstances under which we can still sit? But the Honorable Dr. Justice Sramsai has made it clear that these people supported legal vacations in the past when it favored them. Now they are cherry picking. They are choosing and picking according to their whims and caprices, intermingled with their moods. This is the Honorable Justice Sramsai. And he has gone ahead to touch a raw nerve. He's talked about Adu-Boahene. He said, the matter in court is so easy and straight to the point. Somebody has been accused of stealing about 7 million American dollars for the people of Ghana. An equivalent of 49.1 million Ghana cedis. And we are asking him to bring back the money. He said he didn't steal. But in 3 different explanations, he seems to be contradicting himself. It looks like this guy is confused and is jail bound. Let's not put words in the mouth of Sramsai. Come here. Watch this.
Over the period, at least we can identify about 3 or 4 defenses that he has been trying to put across, which makes the whole case quite interesting, because at the point we believe they were saying that they actually bought the equipment and that the equipment is there. Then at a point they seem to be saying that the money was a loan that the accused person gave and that he was taking it back. At a point he even published a list of politicians that he said he gave the money to help in their campaign. And then at a point they said it was so, and all these explanations are contradictory. If the money was used to buy the equipment, then it cannot be the money that you used to sponsor the politicians. Then it cannot be loan that you were taking back from the company. Then, so I find it fascinating that this is the kind of explanation that I've been given so far at the first half of the case. Recently, there was an issue also of they made a request for disclosures on the source of money in the government bank accounts. And then we said we do not have any information about the source of the money before it came to the government bank account. And there was this whole issue about, if you don't know about the source, then you cannot know what it is. And I find it quite interesting, fascinating, because any money in any government bank account is for the government. And if you are prosecuting someone from stealing government money, you don't need to go and find out whether the money came from taxes or from foreign loans or from the sale of natural resources, or however the money came into a government bank account. It's of no moment. Once the money enters the government account, it is government account, it is government money. And to take it out, you need to follow certain procedures. It is the lack of that procedure which is constituting the stealing. The accused person took money from government account, okay, and put it in a private account, and immediately within 6 months spent it on specific things. We have put all that evidence before the court, right? So I, in my mind, have no doubts whatsoever that these things, it's not a very complicated issue. You asking us how the money came to be government money is of no moment to the issue. If you are in secondary school and you overpay your fees, do you say because you overpaid your fees, you go and take you go to the business office and you take money and put it in your pocket and say, because I overpaid my fees? Right. You have to follow procedure to get a refund. So no matter how you think the money entered the account, once it's in the account, it's government money. And unless you follow that procedure to collect the money back, there's no basis for what we are saying. But again, I have observed that when you are prosecuting, and this is my first time being a prosecutor, so when you're prosecuting, especially in these highly sensitive cases, there are people who constitute themselves into departments of misinformation. They try to do everything to make sure that either they put the judge into disrepute, or they put the lawyers into disrepute, or they put the facts into disrepute, so as to blind the public and create a certain narrative. But we are very focused. We have done our investigations, we have our facts which we have put before the court, and we will not allow any department of misinformation or disinformation to confuse us or the court.
And remember, nobody has spoken about this Adu-Boahene issue more than us right here. All the exclusives we gave to you, and there are more. Now, when I sit back and look at what is happening right now, there are more against Adu-Boahene. I don't have the permission to go into that. Look, when Adu-Boahene goes to jail, he will be brought out of jail and jailed again and again and again 3 more times. I am telling you. And remember where you first heard it. Right here. There are things I wish I could tell you. His counterparts, those he allegedly bypassed some things too, my brother, my sister, would all join him in the belly of the beast. This is a very, 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 very knowledgeable guy when it comes to cyber. And according to prosecutors, he's a dangerous guy. When he was arrested at the airport, according to prosecutors, he clapped whilst in handcuffs. He clapped. He couldn't believe that the way he had mopped out his footprints, he could still be picked up like that. Remember, we broke the news here. Remember, we went all the way into his house with CCTV cameras and saw how they allegedly were hiding very important evidence, including hard cash. Remember that video? We showed you that right here. So when it comes to Adu-Boahene, almost every day I think about the fact that this case is over. In the spirit, it's already done and dusted. We are just waiting for the manifestation in the physical. The evidence is too heavy. And that is what Semsai is talking about. We are only talking about the money. It's government money. It's in government account. Lawyer comes and is talking about Ghana must go. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes, he's talking about this thing called Ghana must go back. Waste all the time. And now when it is most important, they are asking that we should go and sleep and return after 4 months. Where is the speedy trial that every lawyer is looking for his client? The Honorable Dr. Justice Semsai has made it clear that, hey, once the money has been found in the government account, it is not our duty to tell whether this money is from taxes or is from whatever. It is in government account. It is for government. So anybody who goes into the government account and takes money out of the government account must account to the government why these hands are in the government account. Simple. Is it difficult to understand? Now they come back to say, oh, it's about national security. And the question is simple. National security, you have gone to take the money. By your laws, can you just go into the government account and take any money? If it is yes, then what do you use the money for? We have seen how Adu-Boahene used the money, allegedly. He used it on prostitutes, used it to pay ABCD, used it to buy this, he built that, and bought a lot of cars, and allegedly a lot of stolen cars as well.
Blakk Rasta na yetinchi mo awode emansem na chese Adu-Boahene is sitting on a time bomb assistance now. Neni beba ne hosoro na chese echire mo prison de obekwa abasa nya charges ni bi aka ho ama na san akoni ade. The road is very slippery for Adu-Boahene, but we are still following keenly on this particular Adu-Boahene sem no said ebekwa akosie na ye the update abremu. Now